Welcome to the Channel Moro, where life is an unpredictable adventure. This is the Hashtag Quit Your Job series, episode 2. Hashtag quit your job. Hashtag follow your heart. Hashtag live the adventure. So, we got the bus back. Oh, before we begin, go ahead and click on the left-hand corner of the screen. You'll see a little icon pop up. It's the official Moro logo. Click on that to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell underneath for latest updates and notifications. Alright, so right now we're on our way to Denny's. It's one of the places that I go at night to work on music and writing. I'm working on a movie script called, well, I don't want to say what it is because I'm paranoid and I don't want somebody stealing the name, but it's a movie script about a police officer and the heroin Mexican drug cartels. How he kind of goes rogue. Alright, so that's enough for that. That's a little preview into the preview. But yeah, we're on our way up to Denny's. Go visit Dana. And I'm going to get some delicious vegetable beef soup from Denny's. I love it. It's so good. So to give you the heads up, what was going on with the bus. I took it in to get the exhaust manifold fixed, and the guy goes under there, he looks at it, and he says, okay, it's going to be somewhere around $550. I'm like, okay. So I had $550 in the bank, and then I had money coming towards me. I had enough money to get on the road and get the heck out of here for winter, so I would be on the road for Thanksgiving, and in between winter and fall, I started to get more towards the west where it was warmer, and that didn't work out that way. So that's kind of what's giving you the heads up on the story. So anyhow, that's a kind of a backstory, so we'll get back to what I was saying. You know how scatterbrained I get if you look at the other videos, which, by the way, if you get a chance, check out the other videos. Alright, so he gets in there, tells me it's $550. I go to work, right? I start working for the guy because I figure, hey, you know, he's honest, he's my mechanic. If I work hard for him, he'll give me some money. He had a campground as well, Willow Lake campground in Brunswick, Ohio. So I start working for the guy, and he tells me $10 an hour cash. I'm like, cool, which was my mistake. I should have never done that. And I go there, and it's really labor intensive. Like, I'm carrying blocks sometimes for 7 hours straight, which those of you who've done brickwork or concrete work know that $10 an hour for block work is an absolute lie and robbery. And I'm trying to censor that when I use the word lie because I want to use something else, but I don't feel like getting stuck on a certain niche for a guy who's got a foul mouth. Anyhow, I start splitting wood and dropping trees, which definitely is not $10 an hour work, because you can make anywhere from $175 to $250 per cord of wood. If you don't know what a cord of wood is, look it up. But I'd split anywhere from 4 to 6 cords of wood in 4 hours, you know. So I'm making this guy a killing. So he tells me one day, hey, we went in there, it was a little more than we expected, blah, blah, blah. We snapped a couple of bolts, so it's going to run you $15. And I was like, $15? Wow. $1,500, I don't have that. But okay, I'll just keep working for the guy. This was like in October. So they get back in there, blah, blah, blah. He gets out, he's like, oh, I put in, on top of the gearbox, I put I can't remember what it was. Some sort of a pump or something. I didn't need it. It wasn't a water pump. I didn't need a water pump. I'd already had one put in. And I was like, dude, I told you not to do anything else to the bus, like, other than what we had discussed. I'm like, what are we talking? He's like, a couple $100 more, which was a lie. It was way more than that. So they fixed something else. And he's like, it's going to run you about $2,000. And his wife wouldn't show me my hours, so I started to get suspicious that they weren't taking my hours and they were running me for my money. And I kept pressing the issue. Make a long story short, I had to get a witness there for them to finally show me my hours. Shows me my hours. I made exactly what I told him I did, which he was trying to say that he already squared up with me for, which was a lie. He never squared up with me. And somebody bailed me out. My dad, who loves me a lot, wanted me to get my bus back because I'm virtually staying in a cold barn, staying in cars or wherever I can, because the guy is not getting my bus back. He had it for 7 weeks. 7 weeks. So mind you, if you live in a schoolie and you are going to a mechanic, you better trust that guy, because if you don't know, it's a crapshoot, man. So, or gal, whoever your mechanic is. So anyhow, he tells my dad the bill's going to be $2,500 total, and my dad was like, dude, this is insane. So my dad forks up $1,300 to get me out of a jackpot. Thank God, I love my dad. Oh my God, he's a lifesaver. And the guy's still trying to squeeze me for work, telling me that I still owe him. Now mind you, I get the car back, right? I get my bus back. One of my solar panels is cracked. There's a huge scratch across the side of the top of the bus, and it's not done. It's not fully done. It still whistles, and there's still a EG tube that's got to go inside of the exhaust manifold. I called my other buddy to take care of it, and the guy said he blocked it off, but blocking it off is fine. You can run a car without that, and it won't screw up your engine because it actually keeps your engine cleaner to block that off. But for emissions in California, you can't have that blocked off, so I got to get that tube in there. And you know, the guy was just not straight up with me, man. He pulled my keys at one point. He's like, you just give me $2 grand and I'm keeping this until then. It got real shady. So, you know, I'm not gonna say what the business is, but you'll see you got to be real careful with your mechanics, man. And people can seem real trustworthy, and oh yeah, mind you, he tried to get me to go back to work for him. I said, the only way I'm going back to work for you is if you pay me $13.50 an hour, because now I'm totally tapped out, and now you want me doing labor that's easily $15 an hour worth of work, and he's trying to say that, trying to make excuses so I can get that. And I'm just like, you know what, dude? That mechanic is, I want to say it's so bad, but I got integrity. I'm not going to do it. Just know that if you get a mechanic and you got a schoolie, you better trust him. So that's the update. That's the newest episode of Series 2. I'm on my way to Denny's. What I was going to do is use Adobe Premiere to make this episode and like go all the way there, but I'm not. I gave you the story for what's going on. So this is, you know, like I said, hashtag Quit Your Job Series, episode 2. Appreciate you watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you liked it. Thumbs up. Post in the comments below. Yeah, man. Have a great day. Hope everything's good. Talk to you later. Bye.